Weird.
All righty. Well, here we are live. It's Tuesday, and man, you guys know what we do on a Tuesday night. Now, look, I know everybody's over on Healthy Beard's Instagram channel for him to do a giveaway, but that's okay. We're going to have some fun over here tonight. I see we got the usual cast of people tonight. Let's just go with the Ryan. Looks like you got first. Chef, how you doing, brother? That's right. Squirrels. And Chef, just for you. Squirrel. Joshua Riggs, how you doing? Sober Chef Eric, my brother, how are you? Who else we got down here? Brother Ron, how are you, man? Keep scrolling down. Hey, the cousins are here. Hey, guys. Rob Brandon, how you doing, man? Johnny Grooms, the man with the best name in the game. Brother
What's going on,
Sweater.
Johnny?
Hey, Beta. Hey, Bearded Dragon. Faithfully Bearded Tips and Reviews. I'm assuming that's Tyson. And there we go. We got Joe. All right, guys. Tonight, we're featuring someone who's been on the channel before, but he was part of a panel discussion. And he's going to have his own show tonight. But we got a couple housekeeping items we need to get out of the way. First of all, I'm making one massive change to my show. Hey, Billy Rivers, how are you? Josh McClain, how are you? If I have any guest who's going to come on the show and start trash talking anybody in the bearded community, if they are not present on that live, I will either tell the guest knock it off or boot them. This has nothing to do with my guest currently tonight. This is something I was implementing anyway starting this week, just to help eliminate some of the crap going on, and I figured, why not lead the way? Second bit of housekeeping. For all you devil dogs out there who are not white girl wasted right now, beating your chest and screaming the Marine Corps hymn and professing your love for Chesty and, Mad Dog Mattis, what's wrong with you? Get your drink on, Marines. Happy birthday. You're the only service who was ever born in a gay bar, and we love you for your fighting spirit anyway. And the last bit, guys, tomorrow's Veterans Day. Just take a moment. Remember those of us who served, so you could go and you can do everything you love doing on a daily basis. I'm not asking go out of your way and do anything special for anyone. Just take a moment of your day and just think about the sacrifices that veterans make every single day, whether it's being deployed from home, whether it's a war within, just anything. Just think about that for a moment. Okay, now that the housekeeping's out the way, Rodney, my brother, why don't you introduce yourself to the masses like no one knows who you are?
Well, I'm Rodney with Big Man Bearded, and I do beard reviews. I'm also an ambassador for Graham's Beard Co. I do reviews on small batch. I don't like really doing the big time reviews of the big companies. I like to focus more on small batch.
Okay, so when you say big time companies, what do you narrow that down a little? Because I'll say it like this. There's some people who will look at a company like Detroit Grooming and go, oh, he's gotten too big, so he's big time now. I won't touch him on my channel.
It's more like the Live Bearded, the Beard brand, the more higher companies that have already made their spot in the light. I like to go on. Gary right there, he is one that I'm doing a review on here next month. I've gotten some of his product, and I really did like it, and I will be doing a review on that next month.
Simplify, devil dog. So cool. You're going to be doing one over on the Flooring Company. I seriously love them. I really do. Gary's become a close personal family friend, and yeah, it started weird, but man, it's turned out incredible,
Yeah, the one that I really like of his is the Lindsay.
Oh yeah,
that one is phenomenal. I also have the Michael. That's more of a earthy, woodsy type scent, but the Lindsay is a really nice smell.
Mick, I'm about to take care of something for you, brother. I didn't know if you'd be here tonight. You guys are probably going to see me just kind of staring at the screen because I promised Mick I would do something, and I got to do this a little bit of a different way. So forgive me here real quick. Oh, come on, pull up.
And also with Veterans Day being tomorrow, I do want to wish Chris a happy Veterans Day, and all the veterans out there watching us tonight, happy Veterans Day, and thank you for your service to our country.
Seriously, you freaking jerks. Oh my God. Okay. Mick, I got to find a different way to do this, brother. For some reason, YouTube is giving me a bunch of crap on its home thing. I will get you set up with a wrench, brother. I know I promised you that. Hey, Barbadoe Joe, what is up, Diva? I honestly don't know if I ever got an answer from you. Did Kingston arrive, brother? All right. Now, Rodney.
Yes, sir.
I know the answer to this, but I like hearing it. What made you get your start doing YouTube reviews?
When I first started growing a beard and I first started looking at companies and beard oils, I first went to the big box stores. And some of the big box stores, I was just going to YouTube and I was entering in the names. And I think the first one I looked up was maybe Everyman Jack. And the first video that popped up on Everyman Jack was you for the butter and the oil. And I watched your video first. Then I kind of started just, streaming your videos constantly for about a day or so, getting to see what was really out there.
Good.
And then as I streamed your videos, I found Dan, Scuba, so on. That's how I got introduced to the beard community.
Nice. So what made you decide to pick up a cell phone, a camera, or whatever and go, I can do this?
I guess it was my wife pushing me for one. I started collecting beard products and she was like, you watch these reviews all the time. Why don't you just give your aspects of what you think think of the product, the scent and whatnot, because not every man likes the same scent. Not everybody likes the same consistency of the oil and so on. So, yeah, that's how I got started in it. And my first review was on Honest Amish, which I'm sure that's probably everybody's first one.
And Brother Ron, we all fall down that rabbit hole. All of us, brother. Yeah, so Honest Amish was the first one you shot?
Yeah, that was probably the first one I shot. Then I went to some other, I think the next one was Wild Willie's hemp seed oil. I think that was the one I went to next, which that kind of, after doing that review, it kind of just threw me into a whole different perspective of pricing on how they price these things. Like on the website, I was reading it was like $34. And in store, I bought it for like $12.99, and I'm like,
right?
What's the difference between their buying it from them and them shipping it to me, and me buying it off of a Walmart shelf?
About $20 bucks.
You keep on digging into Wild Willie's, and you can't find the information you want to find, because at my time of filming my video, I was trying to figure out if Willie from Duck Dynasty had any ties to the company or anything like that, because he was their main appearance person for the commercials that they were showing on, the ads they were running on the phone before, videos on Facebook, all that. So you couldn't even find nothing to say that Willie Robertson was connected to that company. So it was just, that was probably my first one that I ever just kind of just looked dumbfounded on, because it was just not the right information out there.
My brother, I spent a month trying to track down that info. Phone calls, emails, text messages, Facebook messages, Instagram messages, and never once got a response. Never once. I don't care
I didn't try going that route as far as all that, but on their website, it's just like Willie Robertson is their main focus person. But you would think they would have something along the lines of saying, hey, he's not like affiliated with our company, or, because when I thought of Wild Willie's and I saw him, I thought maybe he was the owner or part owner of the company at first.
Yeah.
But there was no information to lead on to that.
Oh yeah, no, I've been down that road just trying to find it, trying to find it, and try to find it. I don't care if it's drop ship. I don't care about any of that crap. It's like if you want to find that info, you should be able to find that info and not have to go through a big, huge roundabout. You know?
Yeah. And then probably to go on from there, my worst video that I filmed was probably Everyman Jack beard butter.
You
Um,
mean Everyman
I
Jack
bought it.
and
Yeah,
Shaky, brother? I'm sorry. I'll keep you in my prayers, brother. My condolences, man.
yeah, shaky. But I did that review. I picked it up at Walmart because I heard everybody talking about beard butter. So I picked it up at Walmart, and it was the it was Everyman Jack hemp butter, and I did a review on it. And after I figured out and first went out and bought my first butter from a company, I realized that that wasn't what butter really is. That was more of a collotion lotion. I don't know what it was, but that I don't even know how they got that on the shelf as a beard butter.
Hand lotion for your
They
beard.
say their ingredients are 100% natural and all that, and when you look on the back of a box or a bottle or something, you you can't even pronounce half the words that they got on the back of it to do an ingredient um, thing on a review. So I just took snapshots and just let people decide on their own if they thought that it was 100% natural or not.
Oh, they tick all the little check marks like, recycle, gluten free, vegan, all this other wonderful stuff.
Yeah. And
Let's see what you got there, brother. Yeah, Wild Willie's and these. See, that's what I'm under the impression with is that he's just a paid advertising. It kind of makes sense. Wild Willie's, Willie Robertson, Duck Commander, that kind of thing. It makes sense. Okay. Oh my God, Sober Chef, brother, I am sorry. Man, oh God, I'm sorry. I've had a day and a half. I should have reached out to you, man. I knew about that. I am sorry for your loss, bro. Man, here I am. My day started off crap, and funny story. So my kids do distance learning. Like the schools give them issued laptops and that kind of thing.
I know all about it.
Yeah, my youngest kid's laptop was working perfectly yesterday. This morning, like right that little corner of the screen, it looked like someone hit it with a hammer. The glass wasn't fractured, but the screen wouldn't boot anything except like pixelated images everywhere. Yeah, that's how my day started. Going, I just lost $500. Fuck. But we're picking it up. All right. Now here's a question I ask everyone. Well, I'm going to start. Let me rephrase that. You're like one of the first couple I've done it. As a reviewer, have you ever had a product that you wanted to review, you got it, and you knew you would face a lot of backlash if you gave it a negative review, so you just kind of sat on it?
There's a couple. For instance, I take some of Fable stuff. There's scents that I like and I don't like. I feel if I do a review on it, I'm going to get a lot of backlash because it's somebody's favorite or it's a popular scent. I have not done a review on it, and I don't look. I might drop a review on it down the road, but that's not something I'm looking at right now to drop a review on. Right now, no.
Hey, Michael Payton, how are you? Well, for me, my answer is yes, and I'm dropping that video tomorrow. The Grower by Fable. The first time I ever tried full spectrum CBD in any product in my beard, I wasn't getting the results that everybody else was claiming. Oh my God, my beard is the softest it's ever been. It's grown 30 feet in 4 days. Oh my God, it's the greatest thing here. It's a good oil, but after doing a lot of careful research into it, and that'll be in my video tomorrow, CBD does not react well with certain carrier oils, and it kind of nullifies some of the effects. So I guess with that brand, with that carrier oils, I wasn't getting the effects. Now I tried another company's and I tried their tester, and that sucked. But the one they just recently released, I really like because they changed the carrier oils.
Well, here's one of my big things about I'll just say companies out there. There's lots of them. You will buy a scent from a company and it will have long scent duration on it. And then you will pick up maybe another scent from the same company, and the scent duration is maybe 4 hours.
Well, scents are always subjective. That's why I stopped covering those in my reviews, because you could have something that, like, say, an apple scent in your beard that'll last you 6 hours. For me, apple only usually lasts me about an hour. And Ron, I like the scent. And this is going to sound so bad, and I'm not bashing Fable. I didn't like the fact that I overpaid for a beard oil with none of the magical qualities, for lack of a better phrase. Everyone was ranting and raving and saying, hey, CBD's great, CBD's awesome, CBD's beautiful. That brand with, God, that carrier oil mix did not work well with CBD in my beard. Oh, look, Gary's here. Yeah, and that's the thing, is another company, I'm not going to say their name because I haven't reviewed them yet. When I tried the tester, it sucked. When I tried their rebranded stuff with a different carrier oil blend, it was great. I know that Bearded Oregon, I guess, has one, and Miners has one, so I want to try theirs just to make sure it's just not a difference between these two, if that makes sense. I'm really trying to get to the bottom of that one,
Now, I will tell you one thing now. I know you probably did not get it. Fable released a monthly subscription box about 2 months ago, and it had the trainer in it. And I know you were doing a Fruit Loop
I saw
beard oil review.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what. He nailed it on that one. That's one that I didn't think I would like the Fruit Loop scent.
Aren't you up past your bedtime, mister?
Let me tell you. Since I have had that one, I am looking into other companies that have Fruit Loop scents, just to match up to see exactly something like you did. I'm not going to do nothing like you did. I'm not going to review them as a series, but I just want to see what the different smells are out there of the Fruit Loops.
In Cousins, it's not so much that I'm scared not to like it. We all know the backlash effect as reviewers you can get instantly when you talk about, hey, I don't like this, but like 300 people do. So that was one of these, oh, I don't want to put this out. I don't want to put this out. I don't want to put this out, but I had to. And Bobby, I agree 100%. And I don't know if you guys can see it too well. I used over half the bottle before I even reviewed it. And no. I didn't get the practical effects.
But in the sense of CBD also, a lot of people say that you have to use it on a consistent basis to reap the benefits of it.
I have heard that,
It's kind of like I said, for me to be using it on a daily basis, $30 for a bottle of beard oil. It's kind of rough.
Ryan, it would have been a complete tie with Ruddy Man and Anointed AK, except Ruddy Man's entry was only in the Ruddy reveal, so I had to knock him down for that. Other than that, they were dead heat the whole way, my brother. But man, Anointed AK killed it with the Fruit Loop scent.
Okay. That's one company that I'm looking to explore too, is Anointed. I've heard so much, good things about their company. I've heard they have great scents. that's just something I'm willing to explore probably at the first of the year is Anointed AK.
Some of the most unique scent profiles I have ever got. I mean,
Well,
whew.
I notice he does some Throwback Thursdays sometimes, and it's
Yeah.
like $10 for a bottle of oil. So I think whenever he gets back up and open, I know he was in the process of moving. So whenever he gets back up and open and starts doing the Throwback Thursdays again, that may be how I explore my options.
Yeah, and hey, Ryan C., aren't you an ambassador for AK? Because if so, I know you guys usually have codes, so you might want to hook Big Ben Bearded up. Might be beneficial. Just saying. You know? Alrighty, man. So let's flip things around a little bit. I usually like to ask this of everyone, and I know I asked it of you before, I think when you were on the channel. I can't remember, so we're going to ask it again. I honestly believe inside of everyone, when you're having one of those beat down, drag ass days, you don't want to get up, life has been kicking you in the freaking mommy maker, left and right. You're like, fuck it, I don't want to get out of bed. The difference in people who want to succeed in life and people who would just lay in bed is something different in each person who makes you get out of bed. What's that in Rodney?
Thing that makes me want to wake up every morning and kick myself in the butt and tell myself what I have to do is my wife and my kids. My wife is everything to me. I have a young boy who is nothing. I'll go ahead and say he's my baby boy. He is he's always a wild one. He always has stuff he wants to do. He's always keeping you on your toes. It's an adventure, and I see where, when I was growing up as a kid, my mom told me she wanted to beat my butt because I wasn't a patient child or whatnot. But I understand where that comes from now because my youngest one, he's a big time fisherman.
Nice.
He likes to be out at the lake first thing early in the morning, and if he doesn't have his way, you'll know about it, and
Yes, I know. My kids are kind of the same way. They will wear you out constantly. My God, my middle child. Oh, I love her to death, but wow, she's like, what do you mean I can't have this? Well, I don't feel that's right. I think we should renegotiate this. We should have a conversation. We really need to have a dialogue, Daddy, of why you're not giving me Pop-Tarts 8 times a day. I'll be really, really good if you give me Pop-Tarts. And I'm like, no, nice try. Take that liberal BS and get it out of here. But still.
That's my son. My son, he's first one. He'll go wake my wife up, tell her, hey, let's go. And then it's, hey, you got to get your daddy up to go. Let's, he works his way around in the mornings, and sometimes it's a handful.
Yes, they really can be. And I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, but I kind of am because we got the new version of Assassin's Creed in today, the Valhalla one. And it's usually like a big family thing. It's all everyone's watching the screen, trying to figure out what to do, whatever. So it's a neat little family thing. But at points, it's like, look, Daddy's playing the game. I'm going to do it my way. Thank you for your input. Now, swoosh,
I understand that 100%.
Oh, bro, it was like right around 5 o'clock tonight. I went downstairs and set a timer. I'm like, I have to figure this out. And then I'm like, damn it, I have a live feed tonight. Damn it, I want to keep going. No, I want to keep playing. But we had to get the live feed out. And man, looks like the chat's having a lot of fun tonight. That's cool. Get busy living and get busy dying. Yeah, right? Oh, my God. Okay, Eric, that would be scary on so many levels. I love the diva. He is awesome. But wow. Whew. All right, man. Now, I know we talked about it a little bit before. I know in everyone's life, drama and anger and bad crap happens. You and I had talked about some stuff earlier, and you made mention about sharing something. Still feel like doing that?
You talking about the mental? You talking about the mental health part?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll share it.
Come on.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to put this nicely instead of me and my wife. We got married on April's Fool's Day of 2017,
Chris is excited tonight, Gary.
and we went on our honeymoon the following Monday. Everything was going great. We just had the family down from Vermont. Everybody was here for the wedding. Her brother was not here. He had to stay behind and work. And the day we were coming back from our honeymoon, we got a call right before we left the hotel that her brother had committed suicide.
Dope.
And it was over his wife, who was previously down here before, wanted him out and, wanted to take his kid away from him. And his kid was his everything. And it just down spiraled from there. And there was a cry for help for a while, but nobody, I guess, up there heard the cry for help. And
you guys heard the man.
That's what happened.
So how'd you guys come back from that? Because that can be a family killer.
Well, with me and my wife,
but you know what I mean.
Yeah, for me and my wife, who just recently, we were only married a week. We came back from our honeymoon. We were set to go back to work. Instead of going back to work, we had to plan a trip to Vermont to go take care of everything and, be up there for her family and whatnot. And it was a struggle. My wife had some up and downs there for, I'd say, a good year. It wasn't so much towards me. It was family blaming family. And if people would have saw what they saw and seen what was going on at the time, it would have been a different story. And the cry for help should have been the 2 times previously that he tried to commit suicide, the same exact way he committed suicide. That should have been the cry for help, I would have believed. But the 3rd time was a charm. And I mean, I'm not trying to say that in any kind of nice way, but the first 2 times failed, and the 3rd time didn't.
Hey, Corey from Weatherbeard, how you doing?
So, I mean, if there's anybody out here watching this and listening, if you have a family member who, I don't care if they say they're going to commit suicide or they think they're going to commit suicide, really kind of sit down and talk to that family member. It's heartbreaking to see how my wife was in that time of moment when it should have been a happy time for us. And we went from transitioning from a happy time in life to a mourning time. And it was a whole messed up first month of marriage for us.
Thank you, Michael Payton. So it took a bit, but you guys have been able to seriously keep going, moving out of it, moving forward. And you see that's what I'm talking about. You're putting in the work, you're getting it done, and you're not giving up. You're getting up every day.
Yeah.
Look at it,
It's just something you got to put past you. And I know it's hard to put past her. I mean, I really didn't know him that well because, I never really met him because he was living in Vermont. We live in Virginia. So the talks on the phone and this and that, that's what I knew. I never met him in real life. I wish I got a chance to. And the sad thing about it is he left behind 5 kids. when I say 5 kids, he took kids upon himself that he really didn't have to because it wasn't his kids, but he
Yeah.
took care of them as it was his own, and it was just a whole sad situation.
All right, let's lighten this up a little because I can just. Whew. So you said you're an ambassador of a brand new company. Tell us about that.
The company is Graham's Beard Co. He has out 5 scents, which is Spider Venom, Wolfbane, Sunshine Rain. He has a Bay Rum and a Sandalwood Vanilla. And I'm sure y'all might have seen him around. This is his company, his bottle. In his products, this goes back to maybe where you might want to retry a different carrier blend. In his products, he has all full spectrum 500 milligram CBD oil in his products. His carrier blend is jojoba oil, argan oil, hemp seed oil, CBD oil, and grapeseed oil. For me, it's been a really nice blend of carrier. He also has a thing called Beard Jam. I don't really want to say this, but I'll go on the thing and say it. It's identical. It's not identical. It's probably a little bit different. He has Beard Jam. It's almost like Boss Man Jelly.
Okay.
And he has talked to me since he has released his company. He says he wishes that he would have had something different than he could have made up. But once again, it's like the shea butter, the coconut oil, the jojoba oil. He has the hemp seed oil, the argan oil, the grapeseed oil, and the CBD oil in it. And it's just like a jelly almost, but it's not exactly like a butter. It's thicker than the jelly, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He has do what now?
You got a good question out here from the audience from Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. They're asking, how do you feel about being an ambassador and a reviewer? Will you continue to do both? Now, I get where they're going with that. You and I talked. A lot of companies, once you become an ambassador, that's it. That's all you're allowed to do is that company. So how's that working? I mean, are you allowed to do other reviews? Are you not? Are you happy with just being an ambassador? And hey, Copper Johns, how are you, guy? And Pete White, you're fine.
I'm allowed to do other reviews for other beer companies. I will say this on here, where Chris just came from. I'm not going to mention the company.
Yeah,
I was an ambassador for another company who did not allow the reviews. They would not even allow a picture of any other product to be seen on any of your social media pages. If they saw another beer company on your social media page, trust me, you were spoken to about it. I kind of walked away from that to go to this. Me and this owner have talked. I can do reviews. I just do reviews, and I do on a daily basis advertise for the beer company.
Yeah. So, okay. I knew that's kind of where they were going with it. It says, yeah, your channel, you do what you want. No judgment. Always curious on how companies feel about it. I can tell you from a lot of companies that I know of, it's you do ours only. It's very few and far between that if you become an ambassador of the company goes, do whatever you want. As long as you're promoting our stuff, we're good. So it sounds
just where Chris is coming from with that, companies can be really strict on what you put out and how you put it out.
Good point. Now, I know you made mention that you were bringing a giveaway tonight. What you
I
got?
sure am. We are going to do a giveaway of the Spider Venom. It's going to be a Spider Venom 1 ounce beard oil from Graham's Beard Co. It's going to be this one right here.
Okay.
It's like a Burberry scent. It's like a nice cologne, fresh scent. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and do a random, whenever you're ready, we'll do a randomized number, and the owner will contact me on Instagram. I will send your information over to him, and he will ship it out as soon as he can.
All right. So you want to run that rando, or am I going to run that one for you?
You can run it, bud.
All right. Hold on, man. Let me pull this up. And, okay, swag, I don't know what you're saying that's ridiculous to. If you're talking about the ambassador thing, I can kind of see a company's point because an ambassador is a heck of a lot different than an affiliate, you know? But that's just me.
For me, here, let me put this out there too. For anybody who wants to be an ambassador for a company, check out the company before you try to go and make that plunge. Because if you are wanting to make that plunge into a company that you are trying to be an ambassador for, trust me, you're going to have to love that company in and out. I'm going to say, for instance, and I'm going to put it out there, I know, Chris, you're not an ambassador for Chesapeake,
No,
but you love Chesapeake.
Yeah, I'm an affiliate.
I'm not gonna lie for you. You love Chesapeake. You gotta have that love for a company if you want to be an ambassador, because it's
you miss the strippers and beer, Gary. That's all I'm saying. Look what happens, Marine, when you leave a party.
It's not all sunshine and roses on the other side. And when I became an ambassador at first, Chris can vouch for this. Chris was the very first person I went to talk about this to. And in ways, I wish he would have enlightened me about situations. No, he didn't. He's like one of those fathers that kick you in the ass and says, hey, go for it, son. You're going to either make it or break it. And I'm not saying I didn't make it, but
well, you see, and there's the problem, Mick. Like Gary was just saying a moment ago. God, the only way I can phrase it.
Hold on. Let me put it this way. With the question that was just what he just said, the company, when I became an ambassador for that company, which I'm not naming,
yep,
they told us that we could purchase other products, we could explore other companies, but they did not want no words saying that, hey, I went to Chesapeake and bought whatever. Let's just say,
yeah, it bought a beard oil. I get.
Yeah, I bought a beard oil from them, and they don't want to hear you say that. You know what I'm saying? They want it to be their product, and that's it.
See, and I agree with what Gary just said 1,000%. But we're going to get more into that here in a moment, guys. We got that giveaway to do from Graham's Beard Co. for a 1 ounce bottle of their snake venom. I hope I'm saying that.
Spider venom.
Now, guys, I'm going to give you the number range here in just a moment, okay? We're going to do the Dancy bearded rules. We all know what they are. Only enter once. Remember, the internet prioritizes your answer above everybody else. It's what appears first on my screen that counts. All right? When you win, contact Big Man Bearded on Instagram, and he will handle everything from there. So, yeah, right, Joe? Wait for the dots. ... I'm not as fanatical as Johnny Grooms, but still. All right, guys, I know we got like 28 people in here, so we're going to do a random number, 1 to 15, Go. Now, this is the problem with StreamYard. It'll do all that, and you're going to wait a moment, and the screen's just going to blow up. Thanks for the dots, Joe. Wait for the damn dots. I love you, Johnny. Okay, keep looking. Mrs. Big Man Bearded. Hey, that's cheating.
She ain't gonna win. Even if she did win, I'd let you give it to somebody else.
No one's gotten it yet, guys. Don't make me pull a reroll. I don't care. Keep guessing. Someone's going to win this. Take a look at the numbers. You can pretty much figure out what hasn't been called yet. Now, LaFleur, you're cheating. That's 3 numbers in once. Come on now, guys. There may be one number that hasn't been called. Whoa, here we go. We got a winner. Hold up. That's it, guys. I want to make sure no one beat him to it. And actually, this is priceless. Boom. The squirrel killer himself. Squirrel killer. Squirrel killer wins. Joe, on my screen, Joe, have 3 numbers.
Joe, contact me on Instagram. We've swapped before, so just contact me. Give me your information. I'll send it over to him, and he'll get it out to you as soon as possible.
Congrats!
And he's really good on shipping out too, so it ain't gonna take forever.
Look at that, Joe. You're a wiener. Blue wrench shenanigans. Nice try, Diva. I don't like him that much. Fraud. Keep going. It may be elderly abuse, but still. 5 on the last stream. I win, right? Nice. All right, Rodney. Now, what the hell is that? We've got something we've been doing. Sorry, Joe. Bet it felt good to hear that, didn't it, Joe? You're a winner. And Gary, I would have assigned 2 more tonight, but YouTube is not letting me get in there and do what I have to do. So I've got to figure a different way to do it. But 2 more people will be having blue wrenches here really, really soon. All right, man. We've been starting kind of like a rapid fire thing for, the last couple months. You've seen the show. I'm sure you know what's coming your way. You ready for this?
Go for it, boss.
All right, bro. Chicken or fish? What's Rodney's favorite?
Chicken.
Look at that smile. He's like, chicken. All right, bro. Burgers or tacos?
I'd say burgers.
Okay. Now, you know those really, really cool, like, multiple meat deli sandwiches that are really stacked?
Yeah.
That or pizza?
Pizza.
Good call. Good call. All right, man. What is Rodney's favorite music genre?
Country. If you want to get technical, probably between the 70s and late 90s.
I'll deal with you in a moment, Eric. But hey, guys, can everyone just, like I said, positive thoughts for Sober Chef Eric? He's a great guy. And no, I can work technology. I just right in the middle of a live stream. I'm not trying to set up a brand new live stream so I can go in and put brand new ambassadors in there, but I think I can backdate that. So we're going to get it done one way or another, Marine. So just shut up, eat your crayons, and beat your chest singing your songs, okay? It's your day. Don't screw it up. All right, man. So what is Rodney's favorite movie? Yeah, look at him.
Roadhouse.
Here comes the chick flick.
Roadhouse.
It pretty much is a chick flick. It's got Swayze. All right, brother. Baseball or hockey?
Baseball.
Favorite team?
Braves.
I could see Debbie Does Dallas. Nice, Gary. Favorite movie. All right, man. Football or basketball?
Football.
What's your favorite song?
Oh God. Mm.
Why are you looking at the wife for help? Come on, you should know this.
I'm actually looking out the window. I guess Hank Williams Jr. or Country Boy Can Survive.
Cool. All right, man. This is going to be a little bit interesting. If you could only choose one men's grooming company for the rest of your life, just one, who is it?
I'll go Graham's Beard Co.
What a shock.
Yeah, what a shock.
Like, I didn't see that.
I would have to throw probably Beard Octane in there with some Hanyakers and Chronic. If I could do 4.
All right, man. What is your favorite ice cream?
Vanilla.
Now, here's a new one we've been throwing in there. Do you take biotin?
Yes.
What's your favorite holiday?
Well, I'd have to say between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because all that falls in between Thanksgiving and Christmas is we have Thanksgiving, then my birthday, and then Christmas. So I'm all shuffled into one.
He's like, party, food, party, food, party, food. Yeah, I see. All right, man. Now, I know COVID has fucked up a lot of things for a lot of people out there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So has COVID made you change your beard washing schedule?
Yeah. Usually on Saturdays, I do a charcoal bar soap to strip. And then every other day, I try to condition and get a wash in there in the middle of the week. A real good, just, mild wash, not a stripping wash or nothing like that. So.
Nice. So you a balm or butter kind of guy?
Butter.
All right. What is one thing about Rodney that you haven't revealed to anyone yet? What's that one little tidbit of info that people are going to go, no way?
I don't.
He's like, okay. What does he know?
Okay. There you go.
Look at your face.
I'll get a lot of lashback for this, but I'm a Washington Redskins fan.
Ew. No.
Have been on a losing streak for about 20 some odd years. Joe always says he's got the horriblest team in the NFL. Nope, come talk to me. Y'all beat us twice this year.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, and Mick, there was a lot of stuff with the ambassadors that went kind of scurry. And a lot of companies, their ambassadors are running rampant right now. So I think some other companies need to make some changes. But what can I say? I'm the CEO of a multi-dollar YouTube channel. So, yeah, what do I know? All right.
A multi-dollar YouTube channel.
The CEO of a multi-dollar YouTube channel. Got to sound official, bro. Pass out them business cards.
We'll get those on the market tomorrow and send out to everybody.
Exactly. All right, man. What is your favorite scent profile on your beard?
I like a bourbon scent.
Okay, like a really strong, punch you in the face kind of bourbon scent, or really kind of mellow kind of.
It could be either one. It just depends on how I feel that day. But I mean, the bourbon scents are what I kind of lean towards the most.
Okay, if you want a really good one, crap. I know Gary's in the chat. The other Gary, LaFleur and Company has a great one that's very, very mellow. Oh, it's got a couple other notes in there, but it makes it great. And if you really want to punch you in the face kind of scent, Dos Barbos a while ago by Chesapeake is a salted caramel and bourbon that when you put it in, it's literally like someone picked up the bottle and smacked you right upside the head with it. It's a good scent when it moves out, but yeah.
I'll have to go see Gary about that.
Yeah, he may be bringing it back for Black Friday. You never know. He's talked about bringing back some older scents, but Gary likes to play everything kind of close to the vest, So when he drops stuff, okay, yeah, Gary, other Gary LaFleur, that one's kind of mellow. It's kind of cool. I think you know which one I'm talking about. I'm just too freaking dumb to go to my beard shelf and find the bottle right now. All right, man. Now, the two most burning questions in the beard community. Everybody talks about them. Everybody wants to know. How do you take your steak, man?
As bloody as I can get it.
There you go. And pineapple on pizza?
Hell no.
My brother.
Now, if you ask my wife, yes, pineapple belongs on pizza, but not for me.
Now, Nicholas, one of the things I've been noticing recently with masks, you really tell if those scents work well for you because that mask may hold that scent forever and a day. And if you get stuck in like Walmart trying to do grocery shopping and you're behind some really interesting people, you want to rip a mask off and strangle with somebody, All right, man. I know you've been doing content creation for a little while. I can't really call you one of the new guys because you've been around for a while. So number one, how's it feel to be part of the next generation coming up? And number two, what advice will you give to those guys who follow you?
The new generation coming up. It's a big world of beard companies out there. You may review one company often, but always remember to go out and explore other companies. Don't just stay on one company or, I know you may have a favorite company, but when I got hooked up with Chris, I explored Barker's Beard. I've explored some other companies through other people like Beard Octane, Damn Yankee. I was stuck on one company when I first came in, and that was Fable. But I've now stopped and explored my options with a lot of other companies now. And there's a lot of good scents out there. You just got to give them a shot.
Gary, not everyone can be me, okay? That's all I'm saying. I've bought out Chesapeake's entire inventory. That's why I keep hoping him to release something new. All right.
And in the 6 months that I've been in this, probably about 7 months, I've now collected over 200 bottles of oil. So
the Mick and Ryan live show. All right, which one is that? Is it both of you together? It's got to be Mick Man. Okay. So you've had 200 bottles. Nice. Now, see, there's the funny thing, and I know I said we'd circle back to this, so we're going to circle back to it. Thanks for bringing it up, Billy. It all depends on, and this is the only way I can put it, your contract with that company. There are some companies out there that will let you talk about other companies and post about other companies as long as you're promoting that company's product ahead of the line. There's other companies out there who are, no, us or nothing. And I get where an ambassador, it gives you that status symbol. It's like you've reached it. You've got there. It's like you've hit the top of the mountain. But it comes with a lot of crap behind it. And that's about it.
And as an ambassador, I mean, to be a reviewer over an ambassador, I would pick to be a reviewer any day over being an ambassador of any company.
See, for me,
well, I wouldn't say any company, but I'm just saying it's a lot. It's a lot to go in with the. It's a lot to go. It's not the grass is not always greener on the other side.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can say.
You always got to look at your channel. You got to look at what's best for you. You got to talk to your better half. You always got to make sure you're making the best choices possible. And
And
Rodney is
don't always go to your friend on Instagram or YouTube and be like, "Hey, is this something I should do?" Oh yeah, sure. Here, go for it, man. It's the best thing that could happen to you in your life. And then you fucking realize as soon as you got in there, you're screwed.
guys, I basically put it to him like this. My parenting style is like, go ahead, stick your finger in the light socket. That's how you're going to learn. I could tell him not to do it, but he never believed me until he put his finger in the light socket and shot his ass across the room. Then I can look at him and go, you're not going to do that anymore, are you?
Now, if he would have told me not to do it, I wouldn't have done it.
But I can't. I can't tell
I'm just saying, if you would have sat down and talked to me and told me, hey, you got to look at this, 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 and this, maybe it might have not happened. But you always learn from your mistakes, and that's how he put it to me.
Wait a minute. Gary's going to do review. Oh, if he ever stopped doing peak. Okay. He can't do stop peak. Yeah, nope.
Gary's not going to stop doing peak.
He better not. Unless he goes to his food truck, and then he better sell peak to somebody good, but still. Yeah, I know. Bobby, thank you. That's kind of how I feel. I don't run around going, hey, I'm an affiliate for Chesapeake. Hey, I'm an affiliate for Fable. Hey, I've got this great deal worked out here. I don't really talk about it that much. As a matter of fact, I don't have a link tree on my Instagram, which I probably should, thanks to you, Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe, putting that up earlier. And if you cousins are still in the chat, thank you for that. You gave me something to do later.
And let me put it this way to you. There's a guy that I know I was an ambassador with in this other company. He has broke loose on his own. And don't ask me how, but he's ambassadors for like 5 or 6 companies now.
And you see that one. I'm trying to think how to phrase this, and I don't care. It's my show.
I'm just saying. I mean, ever since that we have split we all went our different ways. Now that I've looked on Instagram, he is ambassadors for like a handful of companies now.
I mean, I get where maybe you could do it, say, like a sneaker company or like a denim company or a hat company. But in the beard world, that just looks sketchy to me. It's like, does he tell these other companies he's an ambassador? I don't know who it is, and I'm not talking trash about him. Oh, my God, Gary. Sorry, I just spotted that. But yeah, so like I said, not trashing. I think affiliates or discount codes are perfect for me and my channel at this point. And to be honest, I even see some people turning up their noses when you say, I have an affiliate, because they're like, why should I use your code with you making money off of me buying something? And I like how Dan C puts it. Why would I not want to be part of support of a company that's always been good to me? I've had great stuff with their products, great use with their products, and all you're doing is just helping the channel produce more videos. I love how he put it. And yeah, Michael, I'm working on it slowly. Working on it really, really slowly. Well, look who's here. We've been mentioning you enough tonight, brother. How you doing? All over the Rona? Everything good? You all up and functional again?
I messaged Caleb about a month ago. He's never gotten back to me. I won a giveaway from I would have to forget it right now. Dave. Saturday Night Hype.
Yeah, Bearded Motivation.
And he sent a tester out in that. And he teased it as a new scent. And I wish he would drop that scent.
Caleb always does really cool stuff.
It's an amazing scent, Caleb, and I need it in butter.
And he does it at amazing prices too. And Pete, I agree with you 100%. And I will tell you, my first affiliate that I ever got, I kind of tripped and fell into because I saw a message at the right time. The second one, I really had to fight for and prove that I was worth it. And yeah, I've spent a lot of money on my 2 affiliates. Nothing will ever come close to Chesapeake because it just can't. Whew. Up and functional again. That's what she said. Nice, other Gary. And thank God, Caleb, because we can't afford to lose someone like you, brother. We can't. We really, really, truly can't. Yeah, and Mick, he does. I've never tried any of his bombs because I don't use them anymore, but I hear they're just incredible, you know? All right, Rodney. Now let's get another thing for content creation. How do you go about your videos? Do you do like your homework on something? Do you get into the company? Do you try to figure out a whole bunch of stuff? Or are you like, hey, works good in my beard? Here we go.
I do my homework on the company. I will sit down with index cards. If anybody sees me reading off whenever I'm in my video, reading off to see, I try to memorize a lot of things, but sometimes I can't memorize everything. So I have little index cards that I write down the company, the owner's name, where they're from,
I do it.
all that jazz. I go through ingredients. I go through how it feels in beard, scent, all that. I see a lot of people doing these scores on companies now. I haven't had no interest in that yet.
Ron, when you're ready to, I got a great discount code for you too. Seriously,
He does. He does.
So hit me up, bro. I'll get you the connect. Well, you see, this is what I heard about like those scores. And I remember Jolly Old Fat Man saying it too. I think it was Tevin, Ginger Dad, Bearded, whatever he is, Tevin Harper, great guy.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and Bam put it beautifully. When companies are watching these reviews and you're going, okay, out of 5 stars, I can only give you 3. They're going to want to know why. And they may contact you and open a dialogue, because they like numbers as much as everybody else. Now, I've heard it said, and I think it was Ken over at Bluegrass Bearded, he does his number system because at the end of the year when he wants to do his, top whatever, he wants to go back and look at something and see on a ranking chart. The only time in my life I've ever done a number thing was for the Fruit Loops face-off.
I'm sure they're beneficial, but like I said, it comes down to companies wanting to know why. Hey, why did you give me this low score? Hey, why did you not give me, the best score? And then it comes down to everybody has a favorite company. And how do you rank? I mean, when it comes to ranking your favorite company, how do you not, try to score that as high as possible? It's just a lot of things. I mean, I respect all the guys that do it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just
right there too. Seriously, big time facts right there. I am not saying anybody in the beard game does that, but it easily could be done. Easily.
I mean, especially when you got affiliates with companies and stuff like that. How are you going to say, hey, this company's ranked higher than this company, but you know what I'm saying. I'd rather just do a review, get the information out to people, let them, decide themselves, hey, is this something that's worth me picking up or what?
Nice, Caleb, nice. He goes, yeah, like how you going to score a tester bottle against a production bottle? Sheesh. No, I mean, like, I know there's some companies out there I've been able to get a hold of them directly and be like, hey, we got to talk about this oil because it just sucks. But others, yeah.
Like I said, there's some companies that I get that I've purchased on my own to do a review for. Sometimes I'm scared to do a review for them because it doesn't stand up to, like, you base it off a scent. Like if I'm going to buy a pumpkin pie, I did do a review on one. Samson Beard Co. They said they had a pumpkin pie beard oil. It smelled nothing like pumpkin pie. I don't know. It didn't smell nothing like pumpkin pie. It didn't smell nothing like it didn't even smell like a pie. I I still have the bottle, but I won't never use it again.
Nice. Review products company owners that have had positive. Yeah, I agree. Summer Chef, that has a lot to do with where my money's being spent. Right off the bat, if you're a veteran-owned company and I like your product, I'm going to buy your entire collection out because I want to support a brother or a sister and make sure that, you know, that companies keep going and going and going. I just, if the owner is less than stellar, and I won't mention anybody's names, but if anyone paid attention to my Instagram stories, I dumped his oil out into the toilet. The moment I got it, it was just gone. I will never spend money on anyone who has a less than reputable reputation. I get there's going to be some screw ups. Like I love King Tingle. Ruddy Man had that that mistake in the Sawyer series where one of them wasn't what it was supposed to smell like. And when he found out about it, he corrected it quickly, you know? See, Gary, now you got to put the business out on Front Street. Okay. This is a guy I love going, Gary, this oil sucks. Gary, F you. Gary, pull your head out of your butt. Gary, do this. And he usually responds back, insta-block. No.
And that's the thing with Gary. Gary came out with a scent, and I wasn't able to get a hold of it until his last run of it. It was the pineapple lemonade.
Yeah.
The Vitality butter and the oil. I wanted to do a review on it, and I kind of like ran out of time in the summer. And I'm like sitting here like, it's like winter time, and you're supposed to smell like peppermint and this and that. Well, he doesn't even sell it no more, but I still want to do a review on it. But
not one, Bobby. Not one single one. Gerber will not do things with a lot of reviewers, as they put it. They have their bad aciders that they'll send a lot of product to for testing, and other companies just won't return emails or anything else like that. Not that I haven't tried to score some free blades, but still. And yes, Gary, that is a great scent. That whole summer scent thing you did was just absolutely.
It was a phenomenal scent, and to tell you the Vitality, I love the Vitality. It's wonderful.
Caleb, what do you owe Gary money? He making you lie for him in public? Don't do that, Caleb. Don't do that. Find that Bible. Get right with God, Caleb. Don't lie about Gary. Ooh. All right.
Last thing to say, though, also is to keep the wife out of the beard products is a hard thing also. When it comes down to the butters, sometimes they get snatched up before I can use them.
Okay, so do you know if you're not a reviewer, at least not now? Bro, Nicholas, you can put out a video on anything you want to, you know? The only thing that I caution people on is if you're going to say, like, this product sucks, you need to back it up, not just with, well, I don't like the fact that it's made in China, so it sucks. Say if it's a blade. Or I don't like the fact that they're not employing enough of this or enough of that. You know, there's just certain things that you don't want to throw in your review. The only legal issues I've ever seen people get in trouble in is if they take the company's trademark logo and do something stupid with it. But that's just me. And actually, Bobby, I need Rona to go away because there's a local blacksmith that's going to walk me through making swords and axes and all kinds of great stuff. And I'm planning on bringing all of that to my channel, but we can't do it with the Rona. The Rona rules in place in the great state of Washington. Oops, hold on. Stopwatch reviewer said a company did not score it. Well, okay. Higher score based on scent versus carrier oils. Carrier oils are such a... They're such an interesting thing because what may work in Rodney's beard won't work in my beard. There's some things that make my beard feel like straw and just crap. And yeah, it all depends. And I get what you're saying, bro. All right, guys. It looks like Gary's throwing something out there. So get him in before we got to shut everything down tonight, guys. So yeah. I'm going to leave that up there for just a moment. All right, Rodney. Now, we usually go about an hour. We've gone a little bit over. I know with Valhalla here, I want to get back at some games and make the kids happy. What do you have coming up?
Well, since I didn't get shut down. I just kind of got stopped on my fall scents, my 12 fall scents. I will pick up probably with those. There will not be I might do a top 12 at the end of the Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving. Right now, I'm going to start digging into Christmas scents with everybody dropping Christmas. I'm interested in getting probably as many as I can of Christmas scents and let everybody know what companies have out there for the holidays. I've already got a couple, so we're going to go from there. And then first of the year, I'm going to kick ass and just take off with where I left off at before I stepped away.
Gary's probably watching his son play Fortnite, but still. So you're back now. You're going to be doing more reviews. You're going to be having more fun.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Hopefully what me and you talked about, we might be able to work something out with that. So
yeah, you got to bring your happy ass back. You got to have a little bit of fun, Wait a minute. Ryan wins. Where was Ryan's guess? I want to see. Karate Kid. Yeah, that was. Damn it. That was like one of Gary's favorite movies. That should have been a clue. All right, guys. So as I mentioned earlier, tomorrow I'm dropping my review of Fables the Grower. It's going to be something totally different than anything else I've ever done. And I even put in that video, if anyone's going to accuse me of not liking the product because, I do a lot of videos for another company, just shut up. It's how it worked in my beard, and that's how I'm reviewing it on, is what's in my beard. And that's how I've always done it. That's how I'm always going to do it. But like I said, guys, if you're a Marine and you're watching this and you're not white girl wasted, get on that. You're dishonoring the Corps. So get out there. Don't fight raccoons. Don't fight cops. Don't do anything dumb tonight. I know you Marines. Don't do it. Curl up in your bed with like a 64 pack of Crayola and just pass out. That's all I'm saying.
It's their birthday today.
That's right. But yeah, so Friday is going to be the first Christmas knife review. They're starting to pop up in stores, the holiday packs that are so much fun to grab a great deal on blades. So Friday is going to be a Gerber Christmas pack review. But on that note, guys, like Rodney said earlier, yeah, right, Gary? The other Gary? The Marines love them crayons. They just love them. If you guys are having problems, if you guys are having any kind of real mental stuff and you need to talk to people, do it. Reach out, talk to whoever you need to. That offer is always there. It will always be there. If you need to talk and no one will talk to you, get a hold of me. I'm generally on Instagram at all hours of the day. I'll respond back because I've been down those rabbit holes before. I've been in those little black spots where the spiders are coming after you left and right. I'll talk to you. I may not understand everything you're going through. See, there you go. We got two Marines. One going red crayons and the other going crayons are delicious. See? Told you. Marines love their crayons. But guys, I say this in every video. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a safe day. And we'll see you in the next video.